Better late than never, right? Let's put some plants in my greenhouse. Let's take a look to the inside of my greenhouse. First, let's do how long have I had this up? A few months now. Still hold on, good condition. But you want to know one thing that's not in good condition about this greenhouse? The tabs. Tabs. One got pulled down by my son. He thought it was a string that needed to be removed, and so that broke. And when I came out here to roll this up, and I just held onto the string so I could tie it, popped right off. So I have it tucked. I have it tucked underneath the shade. But if we go in here, some grass has come through. I'm seeing ants, but it's not as horrendous as it could be. But I have to get rid of that stuff, so. Don't you eat that? Usually I don't have y'all out here with me when I'm recording. Don't make me regret it. Dead cicadas. Dead cicadas. How did you get here? My greenhouse. Dead cicadas. Zoe, what are you eating? Zoe. That is animal poop. Get away from here. My dog over here chewing on animal poop. One of the having this dog out here, I don't know, y'all. So, one of the plants I wanted to bring out was my Thai constellation Monstera. She is getting a variegated leaf, but now that I look at her, it looks like she was trying to get some type of pest. I was seeing black dots, but I only saw one, so I don't know. But she still has her variegation. She's very top heavy. Zoe, drop it. Don't. In the house. Let's go. You know, this is why when I'm in my yard and I have 2 dogs and they're hardly ever out here with me. That's why, because they get into stuff. This heifer, it's some old possum poop, I guess she found. Leave it to one of my dogs to find it. And she over here eating it like it's candy. Anyway, this. I don't know if you remember my house tour plant. My neighbor gave me this plant and he kept saying, Kim, you got to put it outside so it can, because it should have been twice the size by now. Probably reuse one of these because she is top heavy, but I want her in something that drains though. What can I do? I'll be right back. The next plant is this variegated, I believe this is burl marks, another plant my neighbor gave me. She was sitting in water, she's dripping. Now what's crazy, this plant was vining really good, and I was trying to stand it up one day and I broke it, and I'm like, no. So I just put the pieces back in so it can reroot. And I only lost, let's see, I cut it up into 3 pieces. I only lost this piece right here, but it has new growth. So I'm good on that. I'm going to chop this part off. Spray mama with some neem oil. And then I'm going to put her in a little basket. Hopefully that'll help support so they don't fall. The next plant I have, you've seen before, my thirsty Mandula pothos. She needs to be watered bad. She's already in a pot with a drainage hole. I believe I repotted her. Next is a plant that I think I've had for a few years that has been screaming to come outside. It's my Sclera. She does good, and then she starts losing leaves. And I think, and she's been in this pot ever since I got her. And she's trying to outgrow it. I'll probably have to repot her. Now let's talk about this one. This is actually a dragon fruit plant that was in my son's room. I don't know what happened. I was watering about once a month, deep watering. I don't know if I let it sit in water. I don't know what I did. There is still some life in it. So I'm going to trim this up, spray it down. I'm going to stick it out here to see if it comes back. There was still some life in this. See, some of the leaves are still kind of juicy. I don't know. I don't think Miss Ma'am is dead completely. But if I could bring an aloe plant back, I think there's a chance of hope here. Now I might move that rack to the other side, because with this watering system, this is going to be hooked up to my rain barrel. So I'm going to point you down a little bit. See what we got here. It has a picture how it's supposed to be set up. Never mind my cleanup polish. Comes with a mini gardening tool set. Pair of scissors. I guess this is what hooks up to the solar panel. The drip line. I guess this is so you can mount it, the solar, or you could stake it into the ground, which is probably what I'm going to do. And I guess this is the filter for the water. And FYI, I don't know what the heck I'm doing, so if I manage to get this figured out, you can too. It has an on-off button. I guess it's so you could set the timers. It's an in and out. I'll figure out. This is the, I'm guessing this is for the water, and this is, I guess, to send the power. Let's read the directions. Well, one thing that sucks is you just set it up using the appearance on how it's supposed to look. Thank you for choosing our product. Please read it carefully before use. This manual should be followed for correct operation. Here, Chris. Specific design, water sources, and fixed power sources. Use power supply without wiring. Take water directly to the water at preset intervals and pouring time. Automatic doesn't water source area short of water. Rely pipes connected to 3D match. And it has a list of everything. So I'm leaving this time water up to 15 on places at 50 piece. If I go off of appearance, hope you can see it's really sunny. This, I believe, connects to this. So these two things. And this goes into my water supply, which is my rain barrel on the side of this greenhouse. This, we're going to connect here for the end. So it connects here. Here. Use my stomach pocket. And by the way, you know that angle that I had when I was doing my weed pulling in this last video, I know I'm fat, but I ain't got that fat. Okay, it had me looking extra wide. I ain't that wide. I'm wide, but I ain't that wide. I was using a wide angle so I could get all that in there. Okay. Now I gotta figure out the length I need this to be before I cut it, because one of these, this is going to stick to the end and this is going to be in the water. That's the filtration, that's the water in. So let me try to figure out, am I going to run this line? I guess I'm going to run it through the floor of the greenhouse and up. So I'm definitely going to have to move these plants. All right. It was something that I've been meaning to do. See my lemongrass over there? I'm going to cut some and put it in my rain barrel. With this. It smells divine. That's how much water I got in it. Try to grow some algae, it looks like. Wish I could move my roses, but that's not going to happen. Today is not a day for me to do heavy lifting. Alright, so that side goes in there like this. Now, one thing I'm not too excited about, I have jerk squirrels and rabbits, so I'll see if they chew through these lines, because they always knock over. Oh! They always knock over my solar lights. There we go. I was supposed to push that all the way in. I really want to put this somewhere where I can see, though. Oh, yeah. And with my roses. I put her in a pot, so hopefully I won't get her with the lawnmower or my weed whacker. This part is the water level sensor. And the excess and FYI, when I lifted up that lid, our water didn't really smell. So that lemongrass should take any odor. It was like a small odor, but not like what you would expect. That, sure, that's great. All right, now this next one, this next line goes in there, and it's the water filtration. I gotta cut it. You need to cut it. I think I'll cut it about right here. And then the filter goes in here. All right, so I got that in there. Now I'm going to put that in there. Was the water in. Now I need to do the water out. Put that and out. Okay. I have to cut and put connectors for the drip line for all my plants. Bag for that. This goes to the plant. And that's the connector. So I'm guessing, well, no, don't guess. Let me get the distance. I'm gonna cut the first one here. Oh, this is scary. Then this goes here. Connect the other one. So now it looks like that. And then I need to cut. I'll cut it off at the end. And I guess this piece goes here. So now it's like this. And then this goes in there. All right. And then this will go in the plant. And I'll have it in the plant. Like that. Now I just got to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. All right, I got one more plant I want to put in here. This Mamma Jamma. See that leaf died? I still got a new one coming in. She's full of gnats. Yeah, get this out my house. Cut you off too. But it's good to see. She's a trailing plant. And the way I got her, that trail did take root. This one I might give it 2 because it's so long. Let's see, because I still got all this line left, so I know it's got to be capped off somewhere. Oh, you know how I messed that up? That's last line. I should have just fed it straight from the next one with no adapter and just connected it to that blue thing. So let me fix that. Instead of using this connector, I just put it straight in there. And I still got a lot of extra line left if I want to add more plants. Now there's another thing. It looks like it connects to the out. Number 4. A check valve. I guess that's what this is. So my out, cut it. I know if my neighbors being nosy, they getting my butt crack all stupid behind me. So, oh, well, I'm messing up. Anyway, drop my thing. It connects to this, so I had to cut that. Connect it like that. And put it back with the end. Now some of these plants are sitting in water, and I hate to water them again, but I do need to see if this works. All right, so it goes this way. Now let's see if it's any charge if I turn it on. Okay. So to set it, let's turn you off. At this point in the video, I'm just fast forwarding through all of me trying to program this thing. It was horrendous trying to figure out the program. I thought I had got this off of TikTok, but I didn't. I got it off of Amazon, and it's not simple to program the time. It was terrible. I'm not even going to bother showing you guys this because it was totally pointless. I'm going to have to come back and either get another solar panel or sensor and try this again because this was not working at all. Nothing yet. Bone dry. Now let me fool with this some more. All right, so that was a bust. It's not working. I don't understand why it's not working. I'm getting hot. I'm getting frustrated. So at this moment, I'm just going to have to bite it. I don't really have to go in there water every day, but I was going on vacation and I just wanted to make sure that it was getting watered. I'll figure it out. So review, test run to be continued. Until then, thank you for watching my video. See you later, friend. Bye.
What's going on? I'm done. Cut the show. I'm done. Just take me off.